In today's Student Athlete Spotlight, presented by Play It Again Sports, we're featuring Appomattox County senior softball standout Courtney Layne. Courtney and her Appomattox teammates recently won the state championship with a perfect game, 1-0 victory over Page County. What a way to end the season, Courtney. To be able to win the season with a perfect game, your final game, high school game. What was that feeling like?
Obviously amazing. It's what the team's been working for so long, and it was an awesome way to go out on such a high note.
Talk about, if you will, just the way this last two seasons ended for you guys here at Appomattox County. You look at your record, back-to-back state titles, perfect game in the semifinals this year, perfect game in the finals, perfect game in last year's finals, 17 straight shutouts to end your high school career. I mean, amazing numbers. I know you don't like to brag on yourself, talk about yourself, but that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Obviously a lot of hard work has gone into it. Obviously a really big goal of ours was to go back-to-back and just to keep it going. Undefeated last year, so that was really good, and we wanted to continue it. So part of continuing it was just helping my team out. There was many shutouts as possible, but not only shutouts, just giving them the best chance of winning the ball game, and that was obviously a big goal of mine, was just to help them out, and it resulted in a few shutouts, so that was always good.
More than a few, yeah. State High School Player of the Year, National High School Player of the Week by Extra Innings Softball, and to do it the way you guys did it, and I know you guys are real tight as a team. You and your catcher, Abby Wilkerson, have been developing quite the chemistry, and you know kind of what you guys want to do on the mound each time you go out there. Can you talk about that chemistry you have and the trust you have with your catcher?
Yeah, so me and Abby, we've known each other for so long. As far as back as I can remember, she's been catching me. Dixie ball, 5, 6 years old, we've been playing together, and so is a lot of the girls on the team. We've been so close for so long. We obviously grew up together. So it was really cool just to watch it all come together as we all played high school together, and just watch us click and develop over the years. That was all really cool. And me and Abby, I've pitched to her since my 8th grade year, so 5 years is a long time to be doing the same thing over and over again. So we know each other, we know each other's weaknesses and tendencies of what we do, and we use that as our advantage of helping each other out. So it was really good just watching it all come together at the end for state championship.
I wanted to ask you, of all the stats that you've compiled here at Appomattox County, and just to reel off a few, the 40-game win streak to end the high school career, 17 straight shutouts, 9 career perfect games, your ERA this season, .16, breaking your own state record, or school record rather. I know, again, you don't really like to talk about yourself, but when you look at those numbers, which one kind of stands out for you? What are you most proud of?
Probably definitely the shutouts. It's all obviously a goal of mine to throw as many shutouts and perfect games and no-hitters as possible, but just watching it all come together and actually seeing the stats after the season was over, 17 shutouts is a lot, and a lot of defense was made behind me, so it was really cool how it all came together. And it's also really cool from my freshman year to senior year to see how much the team's developed and I've developed, because we were good my freshman year, but just to see it all come in and click as sophomore, junior year, senior year comes along, it was really cool to watch us all develop and grow, and it resulted into 17 shutouts, perfect games, and just watching it develop was a really cool feeling.
How many different pitches do you throw, and what is your signature pitch?
Yeah, so I throw a fastball, changeup, curve, and rise, and I'm working on a drop ball for college. But definitely my rise ball is a go-to pitch for me, and then throwing in a changeup every once in a while is good to keep the batters off balance and mixed up, and I also love throwing my curveball as well, so just keeping those 3 pitches working for me good and just really mixing them up to throw the batters off.
All right. Okay, Courtney, you throw a lot of different pitches. If you will, kind of tell us what your signature pitch is and what are some of the other pitches that you throw.
Yeah, so for my grip, I usually try to keep it the same for most pitches, so hitters can't distinguish it. So for my rise ball, I normally try to curl my finger a little bit so I can really get this spin to make it go up. For a changeup, I move to this seam, so looking at the C, I sort of just grip it along there. and I just let it fall on my hand to where it goes down. And then for a fastball and curve, I just grip it the same way. So on the two seams, I just snap it, and then for a curve, sort of hold it like this.
What's your favorite pitch to throw? What do you enjoy throwing?
I really like throwing my changeup. When it works, it's a really good pitch because hitters, they're out in front, so that's a really fun pitch to throw.
And again, your trademark, your signature pitch would be your rise ball?
Yeah.
Yeah. You think that's the case for most pitchers at your level?
Yeah, because the rise ball, since it's going up, it's a completely different angle of what hitters are used to, so you really have to get on top of it to hit a line drive, or else you're just going to pop it up or miss it.
Very good. Steve! Wow, I caught that. Surprise, surprise. Thought that was long gone. Yeah!
Let's go.
Now, as an Appomattox County High School graduate, your academic athletic career is done here at Appomattox County. What does that feel like?
It's a weird feeling, especially since I've gone here my entire life, but it's really cool just to reflect and see everything that the team's done and that I've done over the years. You really brought this community together. I feel like sports is a big thing for Appomattox, obviously with football. Then baseball won their first championship this year, so sports is a big thing for this community, and it was awesome just to watch us all come together and support each other.
Courtney, what were your favorite classes in high school, or did you have much time to do anything besides sports in high school?
Not too much, but when I could, I obviously always try to hang out with my friends and family to spend time with them because I have limited time with them. And practices, I try to make the most of it because a lot of my friends are through softball, so those are always fun. But during the summer, I like to go to the pool, lake, anything just to relax.
I was going to say, we know a lot about you on the softball field. What about off the field? What do you enjoy doing? What do you enjoy doing when you don't have to be playing softball?
Yeah, so since softball is like 90% of my life right now, just staying home, chilling with my family is a great thing for me. I love just staying home, watching TV together, just having good conversations with my family is always good. But I also love traveling, so whenever I'm home, we always like to go new places, try new places, and even with softball and softball tournaments, that allows us to travel too. So when we have a day off or whatever, we like to go to the city we're in and just explore.
Next step for you is school and softball at UVA. How nervous are you for this next challenge?
A little nervous, as anyone would be going into college from high school, but I feel pretty good about it because the class that's going in, we're all really good, and I think we're going to click together, and we're already all friends, we know each other, so this should be a good transition for us. Just since we know each other, we played together, and I feel like we will really change UVA and watch the class grow.
There are a lot of local girls playing on this UVA team. Maddie Harris from Brookville is already there. Eden Bigham from Rustburg is going. You're going this coming year. You know a lot of these folks. How important is that for you to have some kind of a relationship with these other girls before you even get there?
Yeah, so having a relationship and a connection with your teammates is a big part of the game. It's something a lot of people don't realize of how important that is. So knowing a lot of the girls that are going to UVA with me is a huge help for me, not just sports-wise, but just knowing someone around the campus and having someone to talk to, when you have some downtime is a really big thing for me, especially since, I'm used to living in Appomattox. Moving to Charlottesville is going to be a big transition for all of us, I think, but having each other, just having a friend to talk to will be a good thing for us.
Any idea what you plan to study at UVA once you get there?
Something in the sports field, probably. Also looking at business, anything like that.
What's the plan now for the summer? Do you have any downtime where you can actually enjoy yourself and do what you want to do?
So I'm leaving for 2 weeks for travel ball, so once that's over, I plan just to stay here for a little bit, go to the pool, relax, and get ready for college.
And again, travel ball consumes a lot of your time. Do you enjoy travel ball, or is it just something you feel like you need to do in order to stay sharp?
I enjoy it. It helps me a lot because you're facing a lot of good batters. 1 through 9, it's all D1 commits usually. So just having that challenge for me during the summer, especially before college, and getting prepared for that will be a big thing for me and a good thing. So I enjoy it, and it's a really fun, competitive atmosphere. High school ball is hard, but travel ball is a completely different level with the batters that are facing and the teams that are put together. So it'll be fun and challenging.
Courtney, it's been great talking to you. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
That's Courtney Layne, back-to-back Appomattox County Softball State Champion.